so the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men in. Side, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the one. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell high post. Jackson on him. Gobert the pass to Towns. He kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Russell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now Jackson. We're about 1 minute into the first. It's stolen by Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Jackson. Out to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jackson passes to Zubac. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Out to Morris. Entered on the wing. Jacks up a three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Jackson. And here's Leonard from three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Morris. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. And it's Leonard missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell dishes to Gobert. That one, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. In the corner, it's Morris. Zubac kicks to Jackson. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Moves back up. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Towns against Zubac. Towns dishes to Edwards. Back to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now, here is George. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Zubats. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris. Stolen by George. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Minnesota in the lead. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Towns, the pass to Russell. To the right side. McDaniels kicks to Russell. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Leonard. 3 on the clock. Towns dishes to McDaniels. It's hauled in by Zubats.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. The Timberwolves on top, up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Zubats against Russell. Back to McDaniels. Poke loose. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Kicks it out to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jackson looking around. Leonard finds Jackson. Here's Zubats. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's George missing. Here's Towns. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going, and for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Gobert, and yes, it's good. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Jackson passes to George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Right side Jackson, and stolen by Russell. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Outside, George. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. McDaniels. Great D that time from Leonard.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Jackson passes to Zubats. Takes it out to Leonard. From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
The drive by Jackson, and the wide-open shot from Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota leading by 9. Inside, here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's McDaniels. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Takes it out to Leonard. Outside, George. They could use a bucket. Second shot opportunity. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Morris finds George for 3.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Right wing. Here's McDaniels. Misses off the right iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And George, here we go. 2 points. That one goes.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. Towns down low. Morris is there. And it's Towns missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out to Morris. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Morris has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Here is Edwards, and we finished one half of basketball. Thanks for the great interview, David.
11, the Timberwolves. 19.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Taurean Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard.
Great floor awareness. Kyle knows how to find his open teammates. You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. That one goes. Counted.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Batum scanning the floor. Here's Mann. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And with Batum, his versatility, he has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, That'll always get you some floor time.
Clippers trail by 6. Covington kicks to Batum. Outside, Wall. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kicks it out to Prince. And here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Wall. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Timberwolves leading by 3. Anderson outside. And there's the pass to Noel. And Covington sends it back.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for LA, John Wall.
No good on the second free throw.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Down low, Covington. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Covington's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Driving in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Timberwolves gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Mann. 1:52 left to play in the third. Powell, the pass to Batum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to McLaughlin. Anderson outside. Over to the left wing. Noel passes to Anderson. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Batum. Powell with it. Guarded now by Prince. To the paint. Here's Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Noel. Nails the baby hook. Noel's got his first basket. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Outside for Batum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Batum's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Great off-ball positioning by Batum, making himself a scoring option.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. And Covington sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Jackson. Leonard on the wing. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And a deep three from George. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Can't cash in.
You look at Kawhi's work ethic on defense. He's perfected the art.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Russell. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by George. Here's Jackson. Count that bucket. Jackson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And here's Leonard from 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns finds McDaniel. Now Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To tie it up. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Shot by George, wide open. And the 3 off target. Edwards against Zubac. Here's Towns, and he converts the layup.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Edwards against Jackson. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. A 2-point game. And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, they get it back.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside for Jackson. Morris inside, defended by Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And the second free throw, good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Russell dishes to Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
George with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Morris passes to Zubac. Count it, good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Spins. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Jackson finds Morris. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Plays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
outside for George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
13.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Paul George.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Gobert. One shot on the way. They get the rebound. McDaniels. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
Paul George.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Over in the corner, Zubac. The feed now to Jackson. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Trying to ice this one. Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams. And at the center position.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. That shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Leonard outside. George outside. Morris on the wing. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. Now here's Brooks. Fires from deep. And again, Memphis no good. Leonard against Morant. The kick out to Morris. For three, George. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Jackson against Morant. Outside for Brooks. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson on the wing. Hounded by Morant. From deep. Here's Zubac. Morris passes to Jackson. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside for Brooks. He takes it in. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Jackson, the pass to Morris. And Morant over to help. Jackson with room to fire. The Grizzlies pull it in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Adams up top. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Jackson. And here's Bain. Outside for Brooks. Here's Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Morris for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant with it. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Outside for Morant. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Leonard way outside. And Morant clears the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Leonard for three. Second shot opportunity. Jackson finds Morris. Oh, Brooks with the steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Clippers in the lead. Zubac passes to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It'll count. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. We'll get right. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
George with it. He's picked up by Adams. The kick out to Morris. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Fires from the wing. He goes up again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Morris.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. George for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Jackson, the pass to Morant, kicks it out to Jackson. There's the 3. They get it again. Adams. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Leonard passes to Morris. Here's George. Launches a 3. Brooks with the rebound. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. George outside. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man, I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Moran against Jackson. Jack's up at 3. Memphis the rebound. Up top Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant, the pass to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. And here's Morant outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard, left side. George finds Jackson. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. The kick out to Morris. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brooks. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's found his range. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. That's good from George. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Jones misses. The Clippers in the lead. Batum finds Covington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
The Grizzlies shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Powell, he's checked in for Paul George. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. The 3. Outside Jones. Back to Tillman. Green for 3. He's off on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Batum, pass to Wall. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Pass to Green. Shot to stop the run. On target from range. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Wall, the pass to Powell. Back to Wall. To the wing, right side. Here's Batum. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Here's Wall. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here he goes. Here's Covington. Pass to Batum. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 8. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Here's Mann. The 3-ball. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Out to the right wing. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Guarded by Batum. Outside, Green. Releases. The offensive rebound. Tillman misses. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Wall. Batum outside. Beyond the arc. That one no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Wall, the pass to Powell. Back to Wall. Out to Powell. Here's Mann. Green covering. Covington. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Right wing. Pass to Green. Three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Here's Tillman. Oh, he missed the dunk. He had a flat tire there, I guess. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Covington.
Yeah, showcasing his length right there. Now, love watching Covington leap up to finish off alley-oops.
Here's the 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, and it's Batum penetrating, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys, come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. George outside. The kick out to Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And here's Morant outside. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Zubac finds George. And George with the jam.
An elite player in this league, it's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
And here's Morant. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Payne. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Desmond Bain, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. George against Bain. Leonard passes to Jackson. 4-3. The shot misses. And Memphis taking it the other way now. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Jackson on the take. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Payne, the pass to Jackson. Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Morris with it. Jackson in his pocket. George has the open look. The Grizzlies pull it in. Conchar's got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And here's Morant outside. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Jackson, the pass to George. Knocks down the triple. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Kept alive. Pass to Conchar. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Adams, the pass to Morant. Looking to get back on track. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, they need this. Jackson can't get it to go.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Leonard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The 3 from Bain. Leonard pulls down the board. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Zubac. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, no good by the Clippers. Outside Bane. Takes the three. That shot off. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They didn't have too... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Going. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson passes to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside for Jackson. Back to Brooks. Deflects the pass. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Here's Russell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, fantastic job that time cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bain. Shot clock at 5, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Russell kicks to Edwards. 13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. Russell against Morant. Out to Brooks from past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Edwards finds Towns. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
For finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside, Bain. tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Russell, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They get it again. Adams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Finally, after all those claims, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Outside, Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 7. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Morant kicks to Adams. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. The shot comes out, so Minnesota will take it the other way. To the wing on the left. Here's Russell. Passes to McDaniels. Shoots the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Russell dishes to Edwards. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Morant against Russell. Out to Brooks from outside the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Towns down low, guarded by Morant, and that one's good. Towns.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside, Bain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Back to Edwards. From downtown, it's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Shot clock at 3, and it's Morant missing. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards passes to McDaniels. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Jackson has the open look. He can't get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Out to Edwards. And the pass to Gobert. Misses in close. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Gobert finds Towns. There's the steal. Brooks, left side.
2 minutes.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over. Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Morant passes to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota leading by 10. Pass to Towns. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Out to Morant. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Bain. It's tipped, and they get it back. Back to Brooks. Outside, Bain. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Brooks misses. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Edwards finds Towns. Out to Edwards. Now, here's Morant for three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And that's Russell. I mean,
all right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin to the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Anderson's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Just 5 to shoot. Oh, trying for it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Prince outside. Passes it to McLaughlin. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. They kick it out to Green. To the wing right side. Tries it from 19. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Tillman.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Now the pass to Noel. Now here's Reed. Defense right on him. Pass to Noel. This one for three. No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones looking for an opening. Green left side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Reed. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Grizzlies trail by 11. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
He's covered by Anderson. Pass to Tillman. 5 to shoot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 11.
2 minutes.
Prince in the corner. Reed with it, working on Jones. Passes it to McLaughlin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both good from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Conchar hits it from 3-point range. Conchar's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A pass to Noel. Kicks it out to Prince. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Jones. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And they will go over the back on the play.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
That one is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Jones. Guarded by Reed. Back to Jones. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Timberwolves leading by 11. To the inside.
Well, I really like the assertiveness Prince brings to this end of the floor. A very impressive offensive player.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's McLaughlin. There's the three. No good on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has hit. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's McLaughlin in a point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Morant with a wide open look. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Jackson. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
The kick out to Towns. Kept alive. The second chance effort. Outside Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns, the pass to Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Morant kicks to Bain. That shot off the mark. Bain's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
three from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Left side, Towns. It's tipped. Bain with it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Here is Russell. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. Morant with the steal. Jackson passes to Adams. Russell against Morant. Outside Jackson. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. A three ball. Back to McDaniel. The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is. And very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Back to Russell. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Morant. Clock is at 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 10. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Up top, Bain. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Edwards dishes to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Morant with the steal. Jackson in the corner. Morant drives in. Outside, Bain. And he jams it with authority.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And Gobert gets to Edwards. To Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels finds Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Memphis ball.
A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Outside for Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Trying to get something going. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
Right side, Edwards. Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The kick out to Edwards. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's George. Pass to Morris. And here's Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Edwards against George. Back to Towns. The three is up. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
George with the bucket.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. And no good. Great D that time from Zubac. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Edwards. Down low. Back to Towns. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Leonard finds George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard passes to Jackson. The three is up. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. To the inside. Here's Towns. And a nice finish on the layup. Towns has got 5 points.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
The kick out to Morris. George for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Good on the shot.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Russell against Jackson. Morris for 3. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards against George. Here's Gobert. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Morris outside. Nails it from 3.
Think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Now here's Edwards. Zubac with the steal. Leonard passes to Jackson. Morris. Zubats with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Right side McDaniels. Russell up top. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. Hitting 3 trays. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Clock is at 3. Jackson pass to Zubats. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Jackson against Russell. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. Back to Towns. Outside for Russell. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Jackson, pass to George. The kick out to Morris. This one for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Morris has got 6.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Here's Edwards. And George with some nice D.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
With the crossover. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Jackson down low, guarded by Russell. Jackson down low. Back to Leonard. Takes it inside. Pulls it from 20. That one a little long. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. That one's good. This game is all even. 5 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Jackson, pass to George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lots of room. Russell with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Gobert. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Zubac's shot is off. Minnesota shooting really well in this matchup, 62% from the floor. Pass to Towns. Now here's Russell. Back to Towns. Fires for three. And he can't get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. George passes to Jackson. Back to George. Out to Leonard. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Edwards against Leonard. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Leonard's shot's good.
The defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly can, especially at the arc. He's too accurate.
And here's Edwards outside. That one doesn't drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They're up by one. And don't go away.
The Clippers, 21.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Covington in at the center position. Pass to Prince, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Outside Wall. Here's Mann from outside the arc. McLaughlin with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Prince. On the wing, Noel.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Anderson against Batum. Pass to McLaughlin. And here's Reed. Clock at 6. Now Anderson. Here's Noel. Powell covers. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Clippers in the lead. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Anderson pulls it down.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Minnesota shooting 56% today. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Noel. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. On the wing man. Takes a three. The shot no good. Tipped. On the wing, Noel. Guarded by Batum. Outside wall. Pass to Covington. Shoots over Anderson. It's deflected.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Here's Noel. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Mann. He got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
Anderson against Batum. Pass to Covington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
And so he hits both. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Minnesota foul. Jalen Noel. Second personal foul. Second.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's blocked by Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Edwards for 3. Doesn't go that time. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Looking to win the run.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Walls. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Just great positioning to get the rebound. Think, how high can you fly?
Wow.
Impressive.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision. A great pass.
Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Batum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. To the right side. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
And he's good on the first of 3.
3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Edwards. From deep. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Gobert's got 6.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And no good on the triple. And so it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Russell against Jackson. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard with the ball. Towns covering. There's Jackson with the 3. Edwards pulls it in. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 10-point game. Down low. Back to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
It's stolen by Leonard. Zubac passes to George. There's Jackson with the 3, and the Clippers miss again. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Back to Towns. Right side McDaniels. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to Daniels. Edwards against George. To the inside. Here's Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. Jackson outside. George outside. And there's the drive. Out to Leonard. Launches it. Rebound Minnesota. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Gobert inside. Zubac there. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
It's George on the wing. From the arc. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
George passes to Morris. Back to George. And Gobert with a block. The kick out to Morris. From downtown. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Gobert. Over Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Morris.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. And they're pushing it up. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns. Now Gobert. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Morris outside. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6, and he commits the intentional foul. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Edwards for 3. No luck on that one. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you.
took that punch and didn't.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, David. So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Fires the three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Morant outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by George. Up top, Morris. Guarded by Jackson. Oh, Morris in position. It's Morant with the drive. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jackson passes to Morris. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
That's to be. From deep. The Grizzlies with another miss. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside for George. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Out to Morris. Jackson in the corner. From the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, over the years, Reggie Jackson's improvement as a range shooter has really unlocked his game.
Morant passes to Adams. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson dishes to George. Right side, Leonard. And George kicks to Leonard. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. It's Morant with the drive.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Fires from the wing. And it's Leonard again missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Inside, out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. This is it to Bain. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now Leonard. Driving inside. Beyond the arc. And Reggie Jackson gets the 3.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot, the rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Brooks. Knocked loose. Outside Jackson. It's Payne atop the key. Another shot. And it's Morant missing. Leonard against Adams. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And a deep 3 from George. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to Morant. Takes the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Good on the triple.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
The pass to Bing. The tray. Outside for Jackson. Fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Morant.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
And they double up Morant. Brooks with no one around. No good from outside. Clippers leading by 9. George with no one around. Here's Zubac. Jackson passes to Morant. Adams outside.
Blocking foul power. Memphis Morris First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. He's got 9. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bane. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Morris passes to Jackson. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
On the wing, George. Guarded by Bane. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. 3-pointer. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization. Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And it's off from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 6. Leonard dishes to Jackson. It's George on the wing. Back to Jackson. George trying to break free. Takes it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 9.
Now, Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Morris passes to Leonard. Inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. 11 points in the game.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Out to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third.
The Clippers.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 3 spot. To the paint. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Wall looking for an opening. Outside, Batum. Pass to Wall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, I love the urgency right there. Not letting the contact slow him down. John Wall with the finish.
Doors to an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jones in the post, covered by Wall. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. There's Covington. Off with the layup. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Defended by Batum. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Mann. Back to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
Well, we know Nick Batum can hurt you from the perimeter. That time he shows you his ups. Go ahead, get up, Nicholas Batum.
Jones drives in. Pass to Conchar. Green up on top. It's up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Mann passes to Batum. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. 3 on 3. The pass to Tillman. They kick it out to Green. For the tie. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers leading by 3. It's Covington on the wing. This is to Powell. Outside, Wall. Pass to Covington. Powell for three. Outside, Green. 1:51 left to play in the third. Jones against Wall. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Green. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Jones. On the wing, Green. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And again, Memphis no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Covington wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones against Wall. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Tillman. There's the double team with Covington. Jones gets to Green. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers leading by 6. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Passes to Mann. Fires the three. Conchar pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Danny Green, and that's good. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
Powell, the pass to Mann. Back to Powell. Outside for Batum. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Mann. Back to Powell. Good on the 13-footer. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Jackson. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Bain kicks to Jackson. With the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Morant. A 3 from Leonard. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris outside. Here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, Marcus Morris has tremendous size, and he is willing to find his teammates when they're open. That's nicely done.
And that one's good. Morant.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
The three-pointer is right on target. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morant. Jackson against Morant. Jackson passes to Zubac. Out to Morris. Outside Leonard. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. And Memphis the other way now. Morant outside. outside, Bain. There's Green with the three. Here's Adams, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead. Morant against Jackson. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. To tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Jackson against Morant. Back to Jackson. And oh, the block shot cribs it out of the air. On the wing, Green, defended by George. To take the lead. Here's Bain. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bain. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Morris into the lane. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Jackson against Morant. Jackson with the screen. Morant outside. Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And it's Green missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. Now here is George. He's guarded closely. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good!
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
Morant passes to Concho. For the three. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The three from George. It's hauled in by Adams.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Back to Green. The three can't connect. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard fought. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. Pass to Towns. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Russell finds Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Out left to the wing. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Bain. Lets it go from the wing. And that one's long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Over to the wing. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Bain. It's a one-on-one situation. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Russell.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams, forces defenses to be assertive with him.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The putback. Adams grabs the miss. Jackson outside. Adams finds Jackson. Up top, Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Up top, Brooks. From behind the arc. Tries again. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Brooks against McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Left side, Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got 5 now.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. From deep. And they recover it. Russell to pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Tries again. Back to Edwards. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Morant against Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. .46 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Payne for 3. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. On the wing, Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Outside for Morant. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
19 seconds left in the first. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. With 1 on the clock. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Outside Edwards. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Russell against Morant. Let's go with a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Minnesota, trailing by 5.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Wing shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Jackson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. It's Edwards on the wing. Bain against Russell. Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Brooks against McDaniels.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Bain against Edwards. Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Stolen by Bain. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 7.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bain against Edwards. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
14 foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Morant, the pass to Adams.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Memphis leading. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Brooks against Russell. Here's Morant. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Edwards is doubled. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Bain, the pass to Adams. Up top, Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards.
Did you see that finish?
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Gobert, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Jackson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brooks against Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. The Grizzlies shooting just 37% so far in this one.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Jackson finds Morant. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime.
Your Grizzlies, 18. The Timberwolves, 11.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Taurean Prince, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Reed in at the 5.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
Oh, he picked him clean. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Outside for Green. Here's Tillman. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Green in the post. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And with a little over a minute gone by, the 2nd half is underway. Prince can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Prince. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3 ball. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Jones, guarded closely. Pass to Tillman. Outside Jones. 5 on the clock. Back to Tillman. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Reed. And he makes it on the layup. Reed's got his first 2 points.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Out to the right wing. Here's Tillman. Soft touch off the glass. Tillman's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Green for 3. No luck on that one. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the inside. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Conchar. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Here's Reed. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Green. Pass to Tillman. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. To the middle. And that one's good. Green.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been 3-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
McLaughlin's shot is good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Tillman. No good there. Nice D from Reed. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's McLaughlin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. McLaughlin's got 4 points this quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Pass to Tillman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. And stolen by Jones. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. And so it's Memphis up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Really. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Moran. Outside Bain. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels against Brooks. Spins. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bain.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Well, Memphis shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside, Green. Launches it. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Now here's Towns. Not a lot of room. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Going in.
Slaying from behind. It's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Sinks it from distance.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Edwards for 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Really left him alone that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
And here's Edwards outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Jackson. Outside Jones. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. Memphis has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Green for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns passes to Gobert. Now Russell. 1:24 left in the final quarter. The open shot by Edwards. The wide open shot is on the money.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Grizzlies.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Steven Adams.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Towns can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Conchar. McDaniels covering. From deep three-point range, Conchar can't hit. Here's Towns. From deep, no good. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.